Yeah, what's going on? It's your boy Guapo, and we had to come today with an emergency 444 show. Yeah, emergency.
Facts.
Emergency
Facts.
444 show
Facts.
because this thing with Cam and Jim, nah, this kind of hit home. You know, when other rappers get into problems, they don't really, I'm not really invested like that. I grew up to these dudes, so today we're going to discuss it, man.
Okay.
Cam and Jim obviously going back and forth on the internet.
Let me ask you something before
Before we
you
even
get
get
into
started,
it.
before we even get into it.
What side you taking?
I'm taking Jim's side.
You taking?
I'm
Jim's
taking Jim's side. I'm taking Jim's side because when you think about, let's just first start it off slow, because this is going to be a show for hip hop heads only.
Okay.
You ain't a Dipset fan and it don't concern you, this might not be the 444 show for you. But let's get right to it first of all.
So you staying with Jim?
I'm staying with Jim.
Staying with Jim.
I'm staying with Jim. I'm staying with Jim Jones on this one. Because my thing is this, right? First of all, people always wonder why Jim gets so emotional when he talks about this.
Okay.
He shed tears on it with Flex.
Okay.
You know, he always brings it up, but you see it in his face, it bothers him.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Now, I'm going to give you an example on why it bothers him. Because sometimes when you're dealing with somebody, whether it's your girlfriend, whether it's your best friend, or someone close to you, usually if you love them 1st or you love them more, when y'all stop dealing with each other, only one of y'all is hurt bad.
Okay.
Because the other one wasn't really invested like you was invested in it. The other one wasn't really putting his heart into it how you seen it. Maybe through your eyes, it was like, yo, this my girl, or yo, it's my best friend, it's my best business partner. We locked in. And when y'all split, you probably think we both gonna be feeling it, man. I know he missed his boy Jim.
Yeah.
I know I miss my boy Cam. But guess what though? When the other person is not missing you and not showing no remorse for you, it hurts you. Everybody, when there's something splits up, wants to be missed. Everybody wants that, like, I wonder if Cam want to rekindle, man. I wonder if Cam think about the good old days. Everybody gonna wonder that. And Cam don't. I don't think Cam cares. I don't think that Cam really cares that Dipset split. I don't think Cam is sitting around like, oh man, I gotta get Dipset back. I don't think Cam has that thought ever. I'm sure Jim had it. I'm sure Jim misses Dipset because Jim was invested. I never ever see Cam break down in tears or get emotional about Dipset breaking up. I never heard Cam even discuss like, yo, I do kind of miss it. You know what I mean? Or that was a good time, man. I wish it would have went. I never seen footage of Cam caring as much as Jim did.
That's tough. That's tough.
You feel me?
Tough.
I never ever seen Cam do an interview like, hey, yo, man, I really miss Jim, yo. I never ever heard Cam say, yo, Jim was real important to the movement. Without Jim, I don't know if it would have been the same. I never hear Cam give Jim his flowers.
That's tough.
But you hear in interviews, you hear Jim call Camron the Don. You hear Jim address Cam as the boss. Whoever Cam was beefing with, I was beefing with. He's clearly showing you that was the leader. He has no problem with giving Cam credit as the leader of Dipset. He was the boss. I never ever heard Cam give Jim credit and call him a boss. Listen, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I never ever heard, if any of y'all seeing this right now, got the footage, send me the footage of Cam giving Jim his flowers. See, I think Cam wanted to see Jim do good, but not as him. Okay. I think when Mace told him how to rap, it was like,
I see it. I see the route.
I see when Jim started rapping, it was like, all right, I got Jim a deal. I did my job. He ain't gonna do too much, but he got a deal. Oh, he going #1. He kind of starting to get popping. You know, hustling. The album started going crazy.
Yeah.
Summer in Miami.
Balling.
I'm thinking Cam was like, yo, he kind of doing out. He's hotter than me right now.
But don't you think that would have boosted the group and Cam too as a whole?
But see,
that's how I feel like. All right, let me tell you who I got though.
Go ahead.
I got Cam.
Clearly you on Cam's side.
I got Cam.
Clearly you on Cam's side, bro.
I'm about to explain why. I'm about to circle back to you and I'm gonna explain why I got Cam. I feel like I respect everything you said, right? I respect everything you said. I just feel like Jim needed Dipset more than Cam needed Dipset. So I feel like that's why he's going that route, because it may be a toxic thing. You just like how you said, you feel me? Like when one person lead a relationship, only that one person gonna feel it because he was the only. You feel me? So I feel like that might be something toxic too, because trying to get a reaction from somebody. I feel like Jim wants a reaction. You could tell. I feel like he keep bringing it up because he wants a reaction out of Cam, but I also feel like. Do he really care?
Cam, you today.
I don't think he needed
today, right? First of all, we gotta also go with the facts. Okay. I watched the Justin LeBoy interview with Jim Jones. Jim Jones never ever said he started Dipset. He's made it clear.
I agree.
I wasn't like a little errand boy. I was a partner in Dipset.
I agree.
You feel me? Now, Cam today made it clear, and Cam's response was real harsh. That was built up. Because Jim never dissed Cam on that show.
He said, suck my dick.
He said dick rider. He said there was dick rider.
He invited him to the stand, but...
I mean...
I feel like just him inviting him to the stand, I feel like that's what set it off. Like, bro.
I feel like this. He was asked a question about 50 Cent and Cam was basically clowning you on his show. So he from New York. He just like, man, they talking about me. Why these niggas dick riding me? Like, he ain't really mean it how niggas. He ain't really mean it like, they could come. He just feel like, yo, they just dick riding you. Because in his mind, it's like, damn, why am I a topic? All the things that y'all could talk about, why I had to get brought up. Even though Cam, I bet me doing that show with 50 was borderline out of pocket. Even though me and you wasn't as cool, it was out of pocket. But my thing is this though, why even bring it up though? Even though it's out of pocket, we still had something. I was your muscle, kinda, your partner. We got a lot going on. Let's keep our beef between us. Don't add this troll into it. Because like, once you bring, because 50 is a troll.
Yeah.
And Cam a troll too.
That's a fact.
My thing is, why even had I even brought up? Why would Cam ask that question, right?
Nah. Oh, Cam brought it up.
Cam brought it up.
So if Cam was like, what happened with he was like, we had a inside beef.
Yeah.
And that nobody knew about.
So if I'm Jim, I'm like, yo, why are they bringing that up? Like, why my man bring that up? I can see if 50 brought it up, but you brought it up. So I can understand Jim like, yo, why they even bring my name up? Like,
I mean, I respect that.
He just came and see Jim on his block in the Lambo stunting. And that video was cringe, by the way. If you watch that video now, you can just tell like it was awkward. Knowing how Cam feel about Jim now, like why'd you pull up to his block? You wanted to front on him. You wanted to come through in the Lambo. And Jim kind of took it. Even at that moment, Jim stayed humble. Jim was like, giving the eyes, like, yo, this car is crazy. I seen like Jim is a team player. Cause Jim could have been like, yo, you don't even call me. Like, you got niggas taping this? You got a dude taping the pull up? Yeah, you got a cameraman taping you pull up to my block? So that means the other dude pulled up first? And had the cameras out? Come on, bro.
I mean, I feel like you taking that stand too because you on Jim's side too. Man.
It's not even about being on Jim's side. I just feel like it's the same thing with 50 and Lloyd Banks, bro.
Okay.
Like, why is Lloyd Banks not on tour with them? What did Lloyd do to 50 that was so horrendous that you replace him with Uncle Murder?
But let me bring it.
No, but let's stay on this topic.
Yeah, we're gonna stay on this topic.
And I heard 50 mention how Lloyd don't take advice well. He told him to do certain things, and Lloyd wasn't trying to do it, whatever. I never ever heard Floyd violating 50 or not getting involved in the beefs like Game did. He one of them dudes. I'm telling you, 50 one of them dudes that he know that Floyd is so talented. If he would have just kept Lloyd under the umbrella with him, he would have still been making money, Lloyd, right now. 50 Cent style kind of faded out. Lloyd's still kind of relevant. So my thing is, it's real convenient that the only one that could have had a career still is out your group. Tony and Uncle Murder, you know, they just cool. You know, we love them. We love them.
Just,
but Lloyd can still have a gold album.
Yeah.
So I feel like I ain't calling Cam a hater, but I don't think Cam fully embraced Jim as an artist and was right behind him. Like, I'm gonna use all my resources on you. I'm gonna help you do what I can do. That
You know what? I think I honestly think, and this is some real shit. I honestly think that they wasn't never really cool to begin with. So you basing your relationship off of not actually being friends. You feel me? And then money comes in. You know, money get involved. Yeah. Females get involved. Well, circumstances. You know, everything get involved with it. And it's like, I feel like Cam already was. I feel like Cam was famous first.
Yeah.
I feel like the situation started to go left once Jim got famous.
Yeah, now we talking. See, now we get into it, the thick of this problem with, I feel as though, like, when they taught Jim how to rap, they didn't really believe Jim was gonna rap. It's one of them things you just do, like, bro, you mind with this rap too. You know how somebody, like, give you advice or a job to go to, or you might see her do that. Yo, look, they hiring over here. Just do this and go online. And your mind, they're not gonna really do. You like, he ain't gonna do it though. But out of my, I'm just gonna put him on in case he do it. I feel like I tried.
Okay.
Jim ended up going with it. Jim's first album, if I'm not mistaken, it's called "Pray for Rain" or take him to church or whatever.
I think it's Take Him to Church.
Take him to church. You heard it and was like, yo, it's not that bad. This the one who be hyping him up in the background? He's okay. Like, he's all right. You know, the Ryder music, his first real mixtape was Ryder music. And when I heard, I was like, yo, this funny dude in the back could rap. Like, he on some West Coast, New York thing. I like
He had his own,
He had his own little.
He kind of.
And that was when gangbanging was really like in the forefront, and he represented the New York gangbanger.
The New York gangbanger, yeah.
LA had the Snoops and the Games, and East Coast we had Jim.
He made Blood cool.
He did.
In New York.
Yeah, he made Blood
like to be visible like that.
Yeah, because
like in the cameras.
Yeah, and fly. Cause usually gang members, if you ever watch, like the West Coast gang members back in the day, they usually just wear white tees and some khakis. In the city, dudes just wore the hat, the red hat, the white tee, the bandana. Jim was like the first real fly gang member. Talking to your mic too. Like he was like a fly, like fashion gang member. Like he made it look cool. Like, oh, Jim was if I was a Blood, I'd be like Jim. He was the fresh leathers, the fresh, he kind of gave it a swag. Like it or not, Jim made gangbanging cool. Like it or not, a lot of y'all right now who non-Trey from Jersey, Jim was the first one that you even heard 9 Trey was. You feel me? People throwing up 9 Trey in the club when they came on, throwing it up. We didn't even know what that was. Yeah. I thought it meant Dipset. I thought this meant Dipset. I know that it meant 9 Trey. He had Cam throwing up 9 Trey. Yeah. Yo, it's mad pictures with Cam throwing up 9 Trey, bro. So for Cam to say, oh, he wasn't a part of it and I never really liked you, you was throwing up 9 Trey, Cam. All y'all was. And I don't even know if y'all even 9 Trey. You feel me? But I know when Jim was around, he had the world throwing up 9 Trey. Yeah. You feel me? I thought Cam was Blood my whole life. I thought Cam was Blood my whole life.
I thought the whole Dipset.
I thought the whole Dipset was Blood.
Keep it a beat.
So my thing is, Cam today made it seem like he wasn't your boy. That ain't your man. Let's break that down.
I feel like because Cam, my fault, but I feel like because Cam is so arrogant. Yeah. I feel like it comes off like that. Yeah. Like when an arrogant person talk, you automatically assume he's on some super conceited. Yeah. It's about me. I feel like that's just Cam though, and we been knew that about Cam. You feel me? Like I feel like we been just knew that about Cam. So I feel like. I don't know, man. I feel like it hurt though. I ain't gonna.
I feel like this, right? Cam today made it seem like he wasn't like Jim was just somebody that they were just hanging around and they just was like
Yeah, he played.
With his biggest friend.
Yeah, he played them.
That's not true. First of all, as a grown man that have friends, I'm not sleeping over nobody's house. First of all,
that's
as a young man, teenager, that's not my boy. First of all,
that's a fact.
It's just awkward. It's just awkward to not go to my own bed and sleep at a grown man house. That's not my boy who I don't respect or like.
Cam stretched it.
That was a stretch.
Yeah,
that was your man, bro. You was having overnights at his house. Y'all was chilling, sharing soups and all that, like he said. I believe that because you never ever said that wasn't true.
And I don't even got Jim down for a person that just keep popping up
Yeah.
at freestyle.
I just don't see Jim just like chasing Cam around.
Like popping up like, yo, I love the freestyle.
Yeah, cut up my house. Like it wasn't like that. Y'all probably was all in the hood chilling.
Like,
y'all was smoking, y'all was cooling. And he had the crib. So in his mind, it's like, bro, look, y'all spitting. You feel me? You know, I got inspires of getting in a rap game too. You know, I could be the muscle. You feel me? Or maybe Jim was rapping before we knew he could rap. But either way, if Jim saying come to my crib and chill, that's not dick riding. That's just like us in the hood. We outside smoking. It's like, yo, come to the crib, bro. You know, like she ain't home, we good. Like we can smoke in there and chill. It's cold out here.
Yeah.
That doesn't really give off like you automatically just like dick riding. It's like you can just be just trying to chill.
But you know how Cam arrogant. He gonna throw extra on it.
Yeah, he gonna throw extra on it, but
Definitely do
I just don't got Jim down for just chasing him around, bro.
I feel like honestly.
And who you want him to hang with though? If y'all niggas just rapping doing well,
who else is there?
like you want him to like hang with somebody who's not doing nothing? You want him to be around some bums? Y'all was some fly dudes, and he must have been fly too, cause
it gotta be some type of competition. It gotta be some type of competition between all of them.
Yeah.
Or is some behind the scenes vibes that we can't.
Well, now we
give you a fact about it.
But we heard Cam today respond.
Did you ever hear Jimmy's side? Like not just him answering a question. I'm talking about him just actually did what Cam did.
If you piece all his interviews together, if you piece every Jim Jones interview that he do when Cam mentioned, you could pretty much gather a story. Basically, I was underappreciated. You feel me? And his exact words I quote in the interview with Justin. He says, "The Don was not taking care of the capo." So I looked at it as when 50 called my phone, I gotta take care of me right now. Because remember, Cam was already rich. Cam got the big deals. When you got artists, when they sign to a label, you get half the deal sometimes. So if a dude signed for $2 million, then I get $1 million. Yeah. So you feel me?
Was signed to Cox,
yeah,
they was getting.
Yeah,
that wasn't a big label.
Yeah, I don't really want to like guess how they had it going on, but what I do know is this: I understand where Jim was coming from. And because remember, now that we heard Cam talk today, I never really even liked you like that. You wasn't really all of that. We just was. So now that we know the root, because Cam exposed himself today. Okay. Now we can see Jim could have been like, damn, bro, like I could rap kind of good. I got me a little buzz, like you know what I mean. And he ain't really dealing with me like that anyway. And we kind of like fake beefing. Let me 50 Cent called me. This the highest I ever been in my life. I might can never top, and he never got a song that chart worthy yet. He was like, I'm about to make a Jim move because Cam always made Cam moves.
Yeah, but
it wasn't with an op though. I get it.
At the midst of the beef.
In the midst of the beef.
The midst of the beef. Come on, you gotta really rethink that. Really rethink that, bro. At the midst of a beef, you go to the side, bro. Cam done got on Hot 97. And spazzed on 50. Like he called up while 50 was on the radio and called up and was barking on 50. Like you in the midst of the beef, you going and it wasn't even just a concert. He went, I think he did Rap City the Basement.
Yeah.
50.
Yeah.
He went,
I mean, look, I'm just gonna look. I guess
I feel like it's disrespect on both ends.
Even now I'm on Jim's side, when he did the 50 Cent thing, that's kind of enough for Cam to never deal with him again.
And I think
if we're being fair, when he did the thing with 50, when he did balling with 50, which was a Jim move, and which was, let's just say it didn't turn out good for the friendship with Cam, But it ended up being a good look for Jim because that song probably got to more audiences of people. I get it. So we gotta at least give Jim a strike for that because Cam is from Harlem. They real arrogant in Harlem. They don't forgive stuff like that.
Yeah, they did.
But Cam did forgive him.
You gotta think about look at the situation between Cam and Mace. How long he ain't talked to
Whoa. We should get that. Let's talk about the him and Mace thing real quick.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking.
Go ahead,
at it
do
like,
your thing.
I'm looking at it like. That's why I said I feel like that's just Cam's personality, right? Because I feel like Cam is just an arrogant dude that he's not. You feel me? He is always competition with him. One, I feel like.
But it shouldn't be with your homies though.
I feel like he's
give him
not
a fight too.
tolerating no shorts, no disrespect. So I feel like Jim doing that already. The relationship is over now. Once he did that, Jim should have known for Jim that Dipset is over after this. After I go on stage, I'm just going with the solo career. Because that's when he got.
But remember, his back was against the wall, right?
Jim was never hot in Dipset. He got hot after Dipset.
Okay, that's a good point. But now, let's think about this though. You Jim Jones, right? You seen how that Jewels thing worked out. Jewels was stuck on Def Jam and you know they had to sell Cam wanted them to buy Jewels' contract off him, so the labels kind of was moving slow with buying it, and Jewel had to sit on the shelf for a while, and we couldn't hear no more Jewel, and that hurt Jewels. That period of time when Jewels wasn't rapping hurt him, because he supposed to have been a prince of the city.
Yeah,
so Cam and Jewels thing kind of said to Jim like, man, this dude Cam, when they really come down to it, I might get stuck with this dude, bro. So Jim did his own thing. My thing is, your song is the #1 song in the world. Cam not really dealing with you like that. Not really offering you no opportunities, no partnerships. He already a millionaire. He did something for Jim. Sometimes being loyal to your man makes yourself not honorable to yourself.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta honor. Sometimes if it take me to violate you to honor me, I'm doing that. And what I mean is if I gotta make a decision like, this money right here could be a generational wealth opportunity. This is my life. You feel me? 50's on tour right now. This could be the push that's going to give me, it's controversial. It's going to get me on the front pages. I need this right now. Or I can stay with Cam and end up like Jewels. But remember, Jewel got the short end of the stick. He supposed to be super rich, like touring the world.
Yeah.
He was
supposed to be. I feel like he was supposed to be like how Fab is.
And
right
Cam,
now.
and that was Cam artist.
Yeah.
So Jim seen it like that. That could be me. He made a Jim move.
That was a.
He made a Jim, and that was a tough move.
But at the end of the day,
but you can't how you can't save your face and your ass at the same time.
But I look at it. I look at it like this. At the end of the day, they both ended up doing good though. It's nobody, Cam not hurting, Jim not hurting. So it's like, what's the point of, because I feel like even if Cam and 50 didn't do that interview they did when they brought it up, even if they didn't bring it up, even if they didn't do that interview, I feel like Jim Jones still would have ended up doing this same interview with Justin and still saying what he said without hearing Cam and 50 say that.
Yeah.
You feel me? So.
We'll see a mic. Justin came there with a mission, and Jim, and look, Meek Mills too, right? Meek Mills and Jim, they got it all together in as far as, you know, bars, rapping, swag. They need a better publicist.
Yeah.
Game 2. Jim, and Meek Mill they need someone that's gonna make decisions for them when it comes to being visual and being heard.
I feel like
Jim should have had his publicist go in there and go, look, Justin, don't mention nothing with me and Cam. I got a hot song out right now. My purpose of being here is to remind people who I am. You know, get fly, my fashion, you know, things that I offer to the game as far as fashion and swag and this gang culture and who I am and, you know, my past, but let's keep it positive.
Let's keep it positive, yeah.
You
I
feel
feel
me?
like Justin was asking all Dipset questions.
Yeah, because you can't get fired and then go, I don't want to smoke. When you saw fire, smoke come with it. Justin did this.
Yeah.
And for all we know, Jim did this on purpose. Because if he wanted to be eyes on him, it's eyes on him.
Yeah.
Because he did ask Cam one time to have a fake beef. Remember that Cam was like, Jim asked him for having a fake beef. So I don't know if this is on purpose or not. I don't know. I don't really know. This could be all part of Jim's plan to get back into the mix.
That's why I think it's hard to really make a decision on who I'm gonna rock with. Because it's like we don't know. It's like he say she say now. It's like, oh, I even if you people when Cam was like in the interview, Cam was like, oh, Blue Da Vinci, like you only got it 89% right. I'm gonna tell you my part of the story.
Yeah.
Like
89 is a lot. 89 is a lot though.
But I feel like everybody just saying what they feel happened in they situation.
Well, 89 is a lot. 89 is a lot. That's a good percentage.
I mean, how you gonna remember all that? 89%.
89% is a lot.
Remember all that shit.
But this is what I want to say though about. See, Cam is the type of person that like he's hard to beat with social media because he's funnier than Jim.
Yeah.
You know, he's
That's the
funnier.
same with 50 too. It's like it's gonna be hard to beat.
Like 50 and Cam are the only people that you can have a beef with and be totally more talented, totally better. You can just be richer, and you'll lose. Cam could beef with Elon Musk and make him like a fool.
Yep.
Cam went head up with Jay-Z and still never lost a step. Maybe he got blackballed out of some good deals.
Yeah.
He beefed with 50, never lost a step. You know, he even went on D Block. They lost that D Block thing. Yeah. He didn't lose his shine. Like he fell off. Like, you feel me? Like he one of them dudes. That's Harlem.
He gonna move however the punches come.
Yeah, that's really what Harlem to me is about. When I look at Harlem, I look at dudes that who persevere, and even if they down bad, they fly. Like
you ain't gonna notice that.
Yeah, Harlem dudes just find a way, because half of them that be fly how they look don't even be having. They just be finding motion. Like in the city, it's so big and busy. See, in Jersey, it's enough room for everybody to get money. Really, it's enough money for everybody in Jersey. But Harlem is not.
So you got
in the city, it's not. Everybody's plugged in. Everybody got a plug for something in the city. You feel me? So in Harlem, you got to really have a hustle or a talent. And they had basketball. That was their way out. You know how that shit go. Then they had the rap. They had their way out. But I just feel as though like Jim didn't have that talent like they had that raw talent. But Jim had charisma. Like Dame. Dame don't know how to rap. He just don't know how to. He just
had the hustle.
He has charisma and hustle. So I feel like Jim gave Dipset that charisma. Every Busta Rhyme is not Busta Rhyme without Spliff Star. And you might could say, no, Freaky was Spliff in Dipset. No, Jim. Freaky was entertainment.
I agree.
Freaky was entertainment. Jim was like, his ad libs still go hard. Jones. Dipset.
Yeah, Joe. At the end of the day, I definitely agree with you. It's no Dipset without Jones.
It's without Jim, bro.
It's really not. It's really not. And I feel like that's all Jim really wanted from Cam to say, basically. Like,
and we
wanted a flower. Yeah, we ain't never gonna get.
We never gonna get that.
Never gonna get.
I guess if Cam just say this, yo, Dipset wouldn't be Dipset without Jim. That whole set thing was basically came from that gang influence. You feel me? I'm in the gang. This is Dipset. That kind of influenced them. Because I thought Cam was blood my whole life, bro. He threw up now Trey my whole childhood. I'm throwing up now. I'm in the club throwing. I ain't know, I ain't know what it meant. So you can't. Maybe Jim never said he started Dipset. By the way, I watched the interview. I don't know where that came from, but Cam ran with that too. Like he didn't. No, he never said that. He said, "I'm a partner. I wasn't like a worker. I was a partner," and he was. You know, Jewels was the artist. Jim was kind of like Cam's. And think about it. If Cam had a problem in the streets or a problem in Harlem, the person that's going to approach Cam gonna have in mind, Jim. Jim is people's. Them boys gonna be acting crazy. Like that was the thought process. Like Cam came with the Dipset. He came with all Jim Bloods. It was part of the army. And when it was working for him, he was throwing it up. He was embracing it. But now that they having a problem, all of a sudden it's he was just dick riding. He's a groupie. Now come on, come on, bro. Them heavy words, bro.
Yeah, that's thick.
You tell a lot by a person about how they feel about you when they respond to you in an argument or in a beef. And how he responded to Jim was harsh. Jim never dissed him. Jim never dissed him. All he said was, "Yo, man, they dick riding me, man. Whatever."
You gotta think back too. That's why I say you can't put too much. I feel like you can't put too much on Cam because I feel like even Jim said, "Yo,
Yeah.
they know who I am."
Yeah,
You feel me? He was like, they don't want me to get upset because they know what happened when I get upset. Like,
I mean, he's not sonning them, but I mean, maybe he's tough, bro.
But come on,
maybe Jim is tough.
But this is what I'm saying. You gotta expect Cam as an arrogant person.
Okay, all right, I get your point.
To react like that.
Yeah, because all right, okay, I'm gonna be fair.
Because you tell somebody like, yo, you know who I am. You know if I get mad, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna belt the ass. Like,
well, Mace didn't say nothing today. Mace ain't say nothing today.
Because Mace not tough.
I mean,
you can't expect everybody just to be tough.
Maybe Mace knew what he was talking about. Maybe Mace knew what he was talking about.
He said, "Yo, they know what happened if I get mad."
He said, "You know what happened when I get mad." You see, Mace ain't say nothing today. Like, and he mentioned Mace. Hold on. Let's address this though. Let's see. I'm happy that I'm on my own terms now. I'm doing my own thing. I can do whatever I want now. Mace definitely played Cam, bro.
You think so?
He was going to charge Cam to be in Cam's first video. Bro, we played in the state championship together. Mad no looks.
Yeah.
Mad passes. You not gonna be in my video for free?
And y'all grew up like kids.
You feel me?
Yeah, that was.
So I was Jim. Jim like, boy, this boy played us. Remember, I was there when he played you. So, see, Cam said that Jim make up with everybody who put hands on him. Bro, Mace violated Cam in ways that if you were a hip hop fan, you could put it together. First of all, if you my man, I'm not charging you to be in your first video. Even if I go, listen, bro, it ain't personal. You know what I mean? Labels pay for stuff like this. I need the money too type. You know what I mean? Don't worry. It don't really affect you. They should pay me, bro. It's part of the business. I'm in a business. Learn from me. So I get all that. But once they didn't pay Cam, they still come, bro.
Yeah.
Still come. All right, bro. You try to get the bag. All right? You try getting paid for the video. They didn't pay you, bruh. Still come, bruh. It's my first song. Yeah. I made it like how you did. We both made it. See, sometimes when people make it, they want to make it. They're not really there for your "we made it" moment.
Yeah.
Like, hey, Cam, I'm famous too now, like you. I'm famous like you now. People hate that moment.
Did you get the part? We gonna.
Well, no, stay on Mace and Cam.
I'm gonna stay on it. But
go ahead.
Get the part. Did you get the part where they said that Mace really didn't have much growing up? So when he first got money, when he got on, it was like a brand new person because Jim said that. He said, "Yo, Mason, he came from short, like his family wasn't heavy."
Yeah.
So he sharing sneakers, going to school.
Okay.
You feel me? Wearing the same clothes sometimes. So I feel like Mace is a different situation than you talking about Cam and because Jim said he had bread.
Well, yeah, Jim made it clear that his
mom's
that he had a good life.
Yeah.
Which people always get it confused. That's great. Be happy that a black kid had a great life. Mm-hmm. We're happy he had a good life. I don't want to hear, oh, he had a good life. You feel me? But this is the thing with Jim and with Mace and Cam though. When Mace did an interview with Gilly, he spoke about how Cam and him thought that he had more money than what he really had. Like, yo, after you get a deal, half that money, Cam was like, yo, Mace was like, basically, yo, half that money was gone, bro. I bought a car, rollie, a chain, and after the deal, I didn't really have nothing, but they expected more from me, and I didn't have it. I give Mace that. I believe that. Now that we are older now, I know how the rap game work. They don't really have no money, really. You feel me? A lot of them be trapping, really, and they washing that.
It's for the show.
That's for the show.
Yeah.
After that advance is given up, it's a wrap. But now that we peep that, okay, bet Mace didn't have it to give to Cam. So Cam might have been wrong about Mace not holding him down financially, but Mace did bring Cam to Biggie. Biggie brought Cam to Lance, if I'm not mistaken, which which got him a deal. So Mace kind of did his part with Cam. He got him a deal.
So you don't think
But once he got the deal, I feel like Mace had that black man complex. The same one. Mace taught Cam how to be the gym. When Mace made it, Mace was happy to have everybody chasing him. Now when Cam made it, like, yo, we both on now. What's up? Let's no link ups, not too many songs together. They got one song together, and Mace did the hook, right?
I don't even remember.
My nigga, bro, what real song do Mace and Cam got
Because
together?
I feel like Mace got on some bad boy shit.
Yeah, but they got mixtape songs together. But how many songs do Mace got with Cam when they both signed? Horse and Carriage. What else? That's crazy.
Yeah.
To me, that's a red flag. Because if you on first and I get on, why we not collabing? We ain't get no Mace and Cam album.
Got all them old ass freestyle.
All them freestyle when they had no money.
Yeah. Nah, you got a point.
You feel me? Once Mace Cam got his deal, they didn't collab. It was like, I'll give you a hook and I come to your video shoot. I go by what I can see. I don't care what happened behind the scenes. I see it as your man Cam got on and the video shoot, you ain't come. And you want a hook. No full verse. Y'all got no songs together as signed artists. That's a little bit, to me, that's fishy. Type in Mace and Cam right now in your Apple Music, bro. Yeah. What happened? Nothing. So you gotta think. Mace got shitted on. No, Cam got shitted on by Mace Connor. He see how Cam gave him the cold shoulder. Like, yeah, man, you on your own, bro. Good job on the deal. I'm out. So he had bad leadership in the beginning. He just probably doing what Mace did.
The whole situation, because now that we talk about it, we get more in depth in it. I feel like just bad leadership overall with all of this. Because I feel like Mace played Cam.
Yeah.
Cam played Jim.
Yeah.
Jim played Matt. It's like go down the line. Yeah, it goes down the line like that.
Yeah. You know what it is though? In the music game, there isn't that many good people because it's like being in a bar game as a stripper and bartender when strippers and bartenders be cool. That they always clash because how y'all cool going for the same money? And one of y'all get to stay here with the nigga all day. The other one gotta walk around and catch him. And she needs you to move when she comes and lay off him. Even if he did come and see you, he still got to throw some money. So it's impossible to be friends when y'all both fighting for the same dollar. It's impossible.
That's why I said it's I feel like it was more competition.
Yeah, it's competition.
Yeah, it's too.
Even with
we
the
all
Rock,
going for the same thing.
like even with The Rock, when Dane made Cam the vice president or whatever, Hulk could have been like, "Yo, you made your man the VP, bro. Why you ain't call me on that shit, bro?" And look, I'm Dane, bro. He's smart, bro. See what he doing over there, bro. I think he's a good look. He's fresh for the company. You know what I mean? I know him. I got him in pocket. It's a good look, man. Who we gonna do it? Like let Beans be the vice president? Who? Bleak? Cam smart, bro. Cam on his own. Cam came with a buzz. Hov. Cam came with that. You feel me? And Hov could have been like, yeah, he's true. But nah, Hov like, nah, there's no way he's gonna be on my label and be the vice president. You know what I mean? All the competition.
I get it.
That could have been a thing where Hov and them could have made millions with Cam. They could have went to the top.
They ain't even need nobody else.
They didn't. Yeah, Hov could have just like, you know what? We just gonna eat off them. Yo, they gonna sell so many records. Let's just be quiet and let them eat. Egos get involved. Egos get involved in music. It's like there's not too many feel good stories.
I feel like in entertainment in general, not even just music, because I feel like sports, same thing.
Yeah, there's not too many
get involved.
Yeah,
one person go and lead a team because he not scoring as much no more while you ain't playing.
It's never a story can never ever be sweet in war. I think getting money is a war.
That's why we gotta praise the Locks so much.
Yeah, that's why the Locks get their flowers, man. Because whatever they went through, because they had to go through stuff.
Yeah.
They kept it behind. Hey, you ain't telling me they ain't go through stuff.
I just seen an interview today too with Jada, and he said that they was like, yo, some chick was interviewing him, and she was like, yo, out of all these years, 25 years, 25 plus years,
Yeah.
it was never nothing publicly.
Yeah.
And he was like, cause we made a bond in the beginning that we'll never let the money or the females or anything break our bond, brotherhood.
Yo, I feel like they different people.
Yeah. I feel like they're more
Yeah.
relatable and realistic too. Cause I feel like to the average person, without the money, without everything. Cause I feel like if Cam and them and Dipset wasn't as big as they was,
Yeah.
I don't think they ever would have kind of broken up though.
You think the fame got to him?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think once Jim got a taste of that life, he wanted his own wave.
Because think about it.
Who want to be under somebody?
But listen. Think about how many people were in the Diplomats. You got other dudes that nobody really told. You got J.R. Wright that all had kind of their own buzz too that came into the
group. We got to get them.
None of them. I feel like none of them speak to each other. It was like a group of 12, 15.
It was JR, was 40 Kai.
You got Hell
Rel was Luca
Uncasa.
Yeah.
You had Shice Bubs. You had
a nice little team.
And none of them speak.
It's bad. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. I don't think you can have a championship football team or a basketball team without being on the edge at all times. Because too many good players remember, it's only a little bit of shine. Even on Earth.
And then you got to think about
they sunshine on one side. Somebody got to be in the dark at some time.
And you got to think about this too. They got their own peoples. So you got to think about it's not just Cam, Jewels, Jim, the Dips, who we just named. But you got to think about each of them.
So whose fault is it?
Is
it Cam's fault?
Listen. Each of them has their own group of people now. So you got your own peoples in your ear like, damn, you rap better than him, bro. Why he making more than you?
And plus, in the music game, right, it's like, I feel like every artist go through a phase where they always say, I ain't know what I was doing. Yeah. I ain't know what I was signing bad deals. I ain't know how to work the radio. I ain't know how to use my label. Because, Cam said that he learned how to go to the person in charge for the radio. Like, yo, my budget is this. So is that money being spent on the radio? Like, is that money spent on my spends? Cam, because he had Dame. Dame put him on. See, Dame gave Cam, Dame gave Cam the jewels. Cam had somebody telling him what to do, how to do it. So what Cam should have did was pass that down to Jim. Show Jim the deal. Look, this the real deal. This is what I'm getting. This is what we gonna do. Like how Dame put Cam, because Dame put Cam on and showed Cam the business for real. Cam was learning on Sony. Remember that song? Can't say how I get out my deal. Dog, I put out my stuff. For real. Ran up in the Sony building, smacking grown men around like they was only children. Like, I rock with Cam. Don't get it twisted.
I mean,
but today today I
okay.
But my thing is, if they ain't put you onto the right way of doing things, you should have just put Jim on, and Jim would have did a better job with Max, and everybody would be good right now. If the leader is shaky, arrogant, confident, hiding a little bit of gems, hiding a little bit of numbers, you're gonna learn like, yo, he was doing that.
But
now you're gonna also learn it too. Remember,
I feel like you knew this though. Like not you, but in general, like Jim knew this about Cam. He didn't just meet Cam.
Yeah,
you feel me? And I feel like Jim he arrogant too. I feel like how Jim, you could tell when Jim with his little crew, the dudes he be with, Dice Peso and all them, you could tell Jim is the boss.
And look, I'm gonna tell you a cool story. I met Jim once. This goofy director, I ain't saying his name, but remember, when you meet somebody, it's all about who introducing you. You feel me? If the wrong dude introduced you to somebody, it's gonna be like, oh, you with this dude?
Yeah.
Your credibility is already lost because of who brought you. Not saying this is the case, but I kind of got an idea it could have been the case. So anyway, Jim had this it's called La Bodega. It's his dope.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's lit inside. It got all type of stuff. I mean, Jim got I don't want to even say what he got because he didn't post it yet, so I don't want to put it on blast. But just know It's like a hood Tyler Perry Studios, bro.
Yeah, I know. I see.
Like,
He
you
had a
feel me?
show. He had a with all. He had like all like the content creators.
Yeah, so I was one of the ones that invited by this director. He invited me to come through. So my whole thing was like, I'm like, yo, I'm kind of popping as far as my talent. I kind of just need a better platform. And if I go here, I can help him write for the show and help him get him right for topics and stuff. So I go through. So when I walked through, my man brought me to him. I walked in all confident, like, yo, what up? Shook his hand. He was like, more like, yo, what up, bro? You know what I mean? And he had like 11 people in front of him, like little kids, just watching his every move. He just up there playing on his phone, just chilling. And I seen he got aura. Now, when you say, damn, why you worrying about somebody's aura? It's because when you meet some of the people you grew up with, when you get around them, you want to just see it is if they really like that. You want to see is you really a boss? Is you really? Because I've been playing you for 10 years. You want to see, and when you be around a caliber of woman or man, you're gonna feel aura. My aura is a boss. It gives off energy, confidence, masculinity. So when I seen him, I said, all right, Jim got the vibe as a boss. So my thing was sometimes when you are in a crew under a boss and have that same vibe that Jim got, y'all might clash. Cause how you feel like you a boss and you the boss and I'm the boss.
Yeah.
Cam saying he the boss, but the whole time Jim 50 deep. You gotta think how Cam feel. I'm the leader of this group. I only came with 4 people. Jim got the whole gang though. If Jim say move, they gonna move. If he say move on me, they can move on me too. Jim is the muscle. So that could have been, fucking with Cam head. When your soldier got the army, it's different. You feel me? Jim has some power. Whether people want to give Jim credit or not, or his credibility with him being whatever he's alleged to be involved in, they crazy in New York City, bro. It's some crash outs around that boy. If you think that Jim not like that in your opinion about things you see on the internet, that's cool. Me being in the streets, me being around, meeting people, just know Jim is just not harmless, bro. He's not harmless. He definitely in his prime and now he can get you touched. So my thing is when you a boss of the group and this dude is more dangerous than you, more connected to you, kind of more powerful where you're from, it might mess with your head. Look at Dame and Jay-Z. Dame and Jay-Z had no problems, but when you watch it now, now that we look back at Dame and Jay-Z, Dame had more charisma than Jay-Z. He had more energy. He was more charismatic. You feel me? When you the boss, you don't want somebody to have more charisma than you around you. That takes the room from you. That takes the room. Dame come in the room is gone. Ho could be having a convo. Dame walking, everybody like, oh, Dame here. You feel me? A lot of times people don't want that shine. That shine is hard to. It take a real boss to have people come around you and have more shine in you and more power than you, and you just still can accept that and be the boss. Take a lot, and sometimes it does. It take a lot. When you a president ordering your, and you getting your cabinet together, you might have somebody in your cabinet who don't even have no ranking in the state, but when they come in the room, you the president, but when he talk, everybody like, yeah, Trump, he right. And you feel me? Like sometimes, and I really believe that Jim outshines the master. In the laws of power, it says that. When Jim was shining, going gold, touring without Cam, pushing his gang, pushing everybody around him. He had Mel, he had Max, he had the streets for a minute. Remember, Cam was quiet. Yeah, Cam was quiet for a while, bro. After Purple Haze.
I feel like, all right, so I'm gonna give you my spill on it. I feel like Cam was quiet when, like I said, I feel like Jim Jones got hot when Dipset was over. So it's Jim turn now. I feel like that's why kind of Cam got quiet and shit. Cause I feel like Jim is
You
buzzing
think
now.
Cam got quiet for Jim?
Yeah.
Nah, man, Cam was going through something, bro.
Man.
He had the fro. He was wilding.
But I feel like
no,
he.
Cam, no. First of all, rest in peace. I don't know I can't recall if his mom is still with us. I don't know.
Who, Cam?
Yeah.
Nah, she passed.
She passed. At that time, I think Cam was doing something with his mom had something going on with her health. So at that time, Jim was kind of taking off. So that's kind of but let's face it, bro. Jim gave us more recent fire music than Cam gave us recent fire music.
Yeah, because I feel like it's Jim turn. It was Jim turn. I feel like Jim turn. That's when the Ballin' was hot. That's when all the Harlem, all the songs was coming out. Then he got a team that's buzzing. Now you got Max, you got Stacks.
He gave us, he had a buzz.
He had a buzz, bro. That's why I said I feel like
Cam was hating him. You think Cam was saying like back home, like that's my boy?
It
doing
depends
his thing,
on
or
when.
Cam was hating.
But I feel like because even in the interview, Cam was like, "Bro, Dipset was from between 2002 to 2007." He said that. Like he said it was like from 2002 to 2. That's how long Dipset was. Everybody think it was so dragged out that he basically said it was only 5 years, bro. And then I guess everybody started doing their own thing.
Bruh, so Cam lyrics didn't change, bro, after a while, bro. If you play Confessions of Fire and SDE and then play
Purple Haze, that's 2 different Cams. And they still
Jones. All right, so we established it's definitely 2 different Camrons.
Yes.
Yeah, so Camron, see, if you're not a real, Camron fan, I'm happy to help you out right now. SDE was his second album, and his first one was called Confessions of Fire. Yeah. Those 2 albums are a different Camron than any of y'all ever know about.
But I feel like Confession of Fire and SDE.
Cam used to be super lyrical, and he was, Cam was crazy, bro.
But listen,
right or wrong,
I feel like,
Cam was crazy, bro.
Confession of Fire, I feel like that had what? That had drugs on it. I feel like SDE had 357.
Yeah.
It had those songs on it.
Okay.
Those is 2 different Cams too.
I mean, at some point, bro,
I
Cam.
feel like every album, he's a different person.
But we have to admit, though, Cam, while Jim was getting better as a rapper, going up, Cam was going down.
But I feel like
all that Rudy Tooty, that era was Cam was going down
I bet
lyrically.
You he sold the most at that time.
We know that he sold the most, but I'm just telling you that Jim has gotten better with age. Jim's last album was fire.
Yeah.
That last album was fire, bro. Jim's getting better with age. He's aging better lyrically than Cam. I say it like that, but I just felt like
they just taking 2 different routes, because if you look at the average rapper, I feel like the average rapper ain't rapping to Cam. What Cam said, he turned 50 next year? Yeah. Average rapper ain't rapping to 50, so I feel like they took different lanes.
Yeah.
So you might think that Cam fell off, but Cam probably like, I'm not trying to rap this.
He be trying to rap. He be doing that little them freestyles.
Hey yo,
on, Cam,
you not letting Cam live, bro. At all.
I'm letting Cam live, but we ain't gonna sit here and act like Cam don't want to still rap, because when he be doing his show, them in the beginning, them little teasers, that's be him, testing the internet, seeing what they saying. He's feeling it out. He definitely wants to put that album out.
Not as much as Jim. Jim really want to be a rapper till he dies, bro.
Yeah, you crazy.
Hey yo, Jim want to be a rapper till he dies.
I don't say nothing more Hov was rapping,
bro.
But now Jim can't rap
because Jim is really, because you gotta think about it. I feel like Jim got artists. No, but Jim has artists, and all you hear is Jim. Come on. What Dice Peso song you know?
Don't bring him into this.
I'm just keeping it a buck.
This nigga in the club.
I'm just keeping it a buck though. What Peso song you know?
Bruh, that could be. Listen.
Who the other artists on with Jim?
I don't know.
Exactly my point.
And
all you hear is
Jim.
Though? Yes, because you basically saying no. If you
Jim got himself hot.
No, listen. You basically
Cam didn't push.
No, listen. You basically saying that the boss was supposed to go down and teach this person. I feel like Jim is doing exactly what you saying Cam did to Jim. He's doing, because all I hear is new Jim shit.
Bro, listen, bro. I gotta get into some Dice. I seen a couple of videos on Instagram. I gotta get in before I make an opinion on Dice. I gotta get into him.
I'm not saying Dice terrible.
They've been saying that pause shit a lot. I'm not saying I can't recall. I did hear him on something, but I want to hear it again. Just to get a real listen to it, and I'm gonna decide if it's Jim or him. I'm gonna go, well, Jim he don't got it, then that's why. Or maybe if he's fired, I'm gonna like, damn, Jim could have been pushing him a little bit better. But you gotta think though, bro. Rap is different now, bro. It's oversaturated now. It's dudes that we don't even know about, like YTB Fat, like that's fire that you never ever heard about, right?
Hey yo,
he has a whole lane.
Hey yo, you jacking that Jello song though? Let's get that on wax.
Let's get that on wax. I'm messing with the Jello song.
Let's get that on wax.
I mess with it only because I'm gonna break it down why I'm big on the Jello song.
Yeah, please tell them.
My thing is this though, right? When you watch them on MTV, they had a little show back in the day.
See, I ain't know about all that.
I watched the show, and they were showing you their life when they was practicing, and when LaMelo was young, and you know they showed them all together. It was amazing watching a black father with these crazy dreams of his sons actually going, all three of them going to the league. It was like, bruh, you're not really going to achieve that. That's kind of unheard of. You might get one in, all three. So he got one in. That was like fire. Like, oh, he really. Then he got another one in. We're like, oh, he did it again. Then the other one almost got in. It was a good story. So when LiAngelo didn't get in, it kind of left a sore spot. If you ain't a hater, some of y'all just hate the Ball family. I don't know why. But if you were real, you know, a good person, I guess, you're like, damn, yo, LiAngelo didn't get in. The league, like, man, could have been. All three of them could have made it. So when that song came out, it wasn't really me about like liking the song as much as me happy that he found a lane. Like, yes, people are genuinely happy for him because the song is definitely fire. Let's get it twisted. I'm from the era, so I am a fan of the song. But people more love the song because we're happy for Jello. We like, you know what, bro, you didn't get in the league, and we all kind of, even though we didn't want to say it out loud, if all three would have got it, that would have been fire. You know what I mean? So him getting in this, with this rap game, getting a big deal, it felt like their story is now complete. Like, yo, y'all all made it. Because, you know, he the cool one. He humble.
I don't know.
He humble.
For Ball. I don't know.
He humble.
Knows.
Out of all of the brothers, he's the most athletic one, the most hops, the best jumper. He just got a game to where as though he not tall enough. He's not really big enough for what he need to play. So he definitely could ball. I feel like he should have gotten to the league. I don't think the NBA wanted to get all three in because he's definitely enough to get in the NBA, bro.
Yeah,
look at Giannis' brother, bro.
Yeah.
How he get like Jello can actually shoot.
Yeah.
So come on, that's kind of crazy, but I do like the song. You a hater?
I ain't a hater. That song is trash, bro. It's the hook. It's just the hook.
Why you mad about the song though?
Because on some real shit, you can't. All you gonna play is the hook. You ain't gonna play nothing. So once the hook go on, you turn. Yo, what else you got on there?
Come on, man.
Hey, yo, what else you got on there?
Why is you so mad? He hate this song so much.
I don't hate it, bro. I don't hate it. It's just the hook. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just,
a lot of songs that we love is just the hook, bro. I mean, the verse not whack,
bro. I don't think I've even heard your verse, bro.
Come on, man.
All you play is the hook.
Because you don't get that long on Instagram on the reels. The hook is long.
Hey, all you playing is the hook on that shit.
Nah, I'm jacking a Jello song, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm happy.
I gotta see something. If he put out another hit song single, I say the first one was alright. Then I'm gonna really listen to it and be like, okay. But if he gives some straight garbage, I feel like he ain't
jacking Boss Man D-Lo right now. Yeah, this guy's a hater. Yo, who do you like?
No. Do
you like Boss Man D-Lo?
Nah, because the playlist I got in my shit is mad Boss Man, because it's the 2025 playlist. So I got him on there. So it's mad songs just keep popping up. And so it's forcing me to listen to him. You feel me?
Yeah.
But
he alright though.
He alright. I feel like it's still cartoonish, but
I feel like this, man.
I feel like they lingo.
I like rap right now is different. It's changing. Everybody right now is everybody's pretty much lit. You feel me? So
Who your favorite rapper right
Everybody lit right now.
Nah,
Even the
but
ones who don't look like they lit.
Who you bumping right now in the V? Soon as you hop in, you're not putting on that Jello. So keep it a bean with me.
When I hop in my whip,
Right
bruh,
now, when we get up out of here, who you putting
before
on?
we get up out of here, who do I hop in my whip and I put on immediately? Like
New artists, not
I want to tell the truth.
no, not new artists. New now song. Like it don't even got to be a brand new artist. It could be just a new song. What's going on right now? Who you rocking?
I like to do Rollo, man. I like to.
Who that be with Lil Baby?
Yeah, I like the. I'm jacking him right now.
I can't understand him.
I mean, I couldn't understand him neither, yo. My eyes feel so red from that tree. Remind me if my eyes look a little teary. I'm a little. I like Rollo right now.
Rollo.
I like when he does features with other people. Like he always shows out. That song with him and Vizo, you know, it ain't new, but I'm starting to get into Rollo. Pause.
Okay.
Like
I only heard him on Little Baby tracks, like features. Yeah. I never really heard a song just him.
Nah, he does really good on features.
Yeah, I feel like that's why
I'm jacking.
You know who I'm jacking? Ice Wear Vezo.
Yeah.
He fire. You gotta put he
I
fire.
Him. I like him too. He's fire.
He's somebody I got right now that as soon as I get in the whip, I put the new.
Watch it be fat, bro. You don't like him?
Nah, I heard it. See, features, bro. Like I be hearing a lot of these new South dudes on features. I don't really be hearing like they own track.
Yeah.
That's my problem. I be like, I catch a feature, like I hear him on Lil Baby, then I listen to a couple songs, more features. Like, oh yeah, all right. But I feel like he not all right for me to listen to a whole song.
Well, y'all need to know that we back now. Like new topics that's coming out. If y'all watch this long, y'all some real fans. Cause my eyes burning right now. These lights, you feel me? But like, I hope some Jim Jones fans, some Dipset fans got something out of this. You know, this was a long video, but this is like a hip hop video. We gonna change the format on this 4-4. It gonna always be about dating no more. Like, it was so much date you could talk about. Like, you feel me? So we gonna try to like do other things. Send me y'all topics, and we gonna try to do this like every time a topic pop out or something that's lit, or twice a week. We just come through and see what's up. Cause y'all miss the content, and I kind of miss giving it to y'all. Pause. So today was a good show, bro. Like you Team Cam, you feel me? And I'm definitely Team Jim, but don't get it twisted though.
I feel like we both
Dipset forever though.
I feel like
I'm Dipset forever though, bro. And it's like in my city before we close out, man, they was dying for that Dipset shit, man. There was buildings in Pierce Manor. One building was Dipset, one was Taliban, one was Purple City, and they was dying over that. They was literally shooting each other because you was Taliban or you was Purple City or you was Dipset, you was Bird Gang. So my city really loved Dipset. Like, shout out to Pierce Manor and all the fallen soldiers, because they used to walk around with the flags on them. They was flagging. It was crazy, bro. Elizabeth is known for liking Dipset and the Locks. The Locks will tell you, the Locks love coming to Elizabeth. They was coming I seen them so many times in my life as a kid. But so if you watch this show, you must be a Jim Jones Dipset fan, and you probably a Locks fan. So I hope y'all enjoy this, bro. This was like out the whim. We just pulled the TV, pulled the couch up. I called them late night. We came after the playoff game, and we're going to be shooting a lot more, man. So how do you want to say anything before we dip out, bro? Follow my boy HADO__. I'm GWAP0_. Very easy to remember. HADO_GWAP0_. DM us for business. How those close us out, brother?
Say good night.
Good night, good morning, or whatever y'all doing.
Whatever
man.
y'all doing.
This shit was kind of long. We out, yo. We out. 444.
Jeez.